If I was a teacher in a school shooting scenario, fuck all that sitting in the classroom shit. That don't even make any sense. If the student is going to find you in the classroom, God forbid, what's stopping him from lighting the whole fucking classroom up? That don't even make any sense to just sit under a desk and fucking... This is not a tornado. This is not a hurricane. Why not just open the window and guide all the students out the classroom and then everybody run in a zigzag line? I've been a track star my whole life. I come from the era where we was outside every single day. Football, basketball, street racing, manhunt, cops and robbers. And then we be doing dumb shit all the time too. We used to ding dong ditch till the cops get called on us. The only times I've ever gotten bagged is when I tried to hide and then everybody comes over and fucking hides in the same spot as you. This shit doesn't work. This does not work. My animalistic survival nature wouldn't even have me hide in the same spot of danger. And I got another example why hiding in the classroom doesn't make sense. It was one time way back in the day, like we were at like 18, where me and two of my Indian friends climbed the roof of Samuel Ogle. We got to the rooftop of the school and the cops came.
That's the sound of the police.
My Indian friends are looking for the ladder that we used to climb up on the school. It's like 2 buildings and a divot in between. But the divot is like 15 feet in the air. You can't jump and climb up that shit. Like, you already have to be on the roof in order to be on top of that. If I really feel like I'm in danger, I can't stay in the scene of danger. So I jumped off from the divot into the grass, but I landed that shit like a fucking superhero. Like, I landed on one knee and then I landed on one foot. It was some boss ass shit. And then you would think from the height that I would have broken my leg and wouldn't have been able to, but boy, jumped over another fence. Then they got in the car and they had to circle around and find me in the bush and we out of there, but I wasn't about to stay. I'll tell you that much. It was not no scratch, no injury from jumping off like 15 feet from the school. I kid you not. But look, you don't even gotta do all that. Imagine if there's an emergency fireman's pole that's in arm's reach of the window. You can just slide down that and run to safety. And why the fuck you got a teacher barricading the door? I seen one time they try to suggest that teachers have guns. Why the fuck would you give a teacher a gun? And they not even getting paid enough for all that. An armed security guard makes like $35-$40 an hour. The teacher makes like $20-$25. She's supposed to fucking put them down for nap time. Why is she training for war? And then why does the security at school not have guns? Why are you putting the responsibility on the teachers? That's such a flawed ass philosophy. I wouldn't trust no teacher with a gun. I wouldn't trust no woman teacher with a gun. I don't trust most of my teachers would know how to hold that shit. I don't trust most of my teachers to be able to point that shit and fucking fire that shit and aim that shit. Put that shit away. And then you probably thinking to yourself, well, Pat, if you on the 3rd floor, you can't just jump out the window. Well, let me explain you this. I jump out the window before I wait to get shot up. And then you put the youngest age group, the littlest guys on the ground floor and just tell them to run as fast as they can. That shit would work. It would be too big of a spectacle that he would get noticed. Rest in peace to everybody at Appalachia that lost their life. This shit be happening so much now. The first ever school shooting was Columbine, and that shit was in 1999. I swear it's been like 200 since, and it's been 25 years. If he didn't know how to shoot a gun or where to even get one in the house, this could have all been avoided. The school year just started. How are you already this mad? That don't even make logical sense to just aim fire at random people. Like, you getting bullied, so you gonna take it out on the teacher that's fucking barricading the door. The whole time he could have shot somebody that was gonna say hi to him in the hallway. I hate when a white bitch, especially one from fucking Whitesville, is talking about some white boy. That's your fucking kid. You should have shot up the house.